Okay, hi. This is Ice Cream. Hello. And today, instead of doing the slides like usual, I have given up on that. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to rant about things in Percy Jackson that I really don't like. First of all, is like the ship Clarice x Selena. Do I know what the actual ship name for that is? Absolutely not. But the thing is, if anyone who went through like a Greek mythology phase before Percy Jackson would know, is that first of all, Clarice has a boyfriend. Second of all, Selena has a boyfriend. And third of all, Clarice's father, which is Ares, which I feel like isn't talked about enough because Ares was a horrible father. Clarice's father, Ares, is married or had multiple affairs with Aphrodite. And guess who Aphrodite is the mother to? Yes, Piper and Drew, but I'm talking about Selena. So it's kind of like shipping step-siblings together, which I know they're not technically like blood related. Still, that's kind of disgusting. Next is Piper x Leo. First of all, I have put in any edits of them together that it's not a ship. I'm not shipping them because they're also step-siblings. Hephaestus and Aphrodite had an arranged marriage by Zeus. Even though Aphrodite was clearly not into it, they're still technically step-siblings because Hephaestus is Leo's father and Aphrodite is Piper's. Also, Callio. Now, I've kind of warmed up to this ship, and I understand why people ship it, even though they have seemed to like try to work out their problems in Trials of Apollo, which, by the way, I'm rereading. It's kind of weird, and I was really against it in the beginning. I kept ranting to my family about it because Calypso is over 1,000 years old. I know that she was 16 or 15 when she first got onto the island, but she is over 1,000 years old. You guys are shipping an 1,000, 2,000-year-old woman with a 16-year-old boy, and that kind of creeped me out. Also, Meg isn't talked about enough. I really related to her while reading Trials of Apollo because she is just awesome. And I don't see why a lot of people hate her. A lot of people just didn't read Trials of Apollo. They just gave up on that. I did not read The Sun and the Star yet. And I don't really plan on to, but if you guys think I should, I probably will. More stuff that I really hate. In the new show, which I just started watching. I think I'm on episode 5 or 6. I know there are 8 episodes. I have the attention span of a gnat. I really just don't like all the extra stuff. But Grover's song is beautiful. I think I'm gonna play it.
Oh golly, the road's getting bumpy 'cause I got me some friends who just can't get along. Oh dear, when the team's getting grumpy, the trick to getting through it is singing this song.
What are you doing?
But it is beautiful and is, yeah. Okay, so more so on Heroes of Olympus, because after this I'm going to go on to stuff in Trials of Apollo I really didn't like, and then Percy Jackson. But in Heroes of Olympus, why is no one talking about how everyone treated Nico like absolute poop? Even when he was in the jar with like 5 pomegranate seeds, which, by the way, I don't understand why Children of Hades had that and not Children of Persephone, but go on. People treated him like poop, especially Percy. Percy and Nico is gotta be like the most toxic, like in relationship wise, especially in Percy Jackson and the Olympians. We can see that Percy has literally choked Nico, which, by the way, is like 3 years younger than him, if I'm doing the math. Yeah, so if Nico was 10 in the Labyrinth, I forgot, the Battle of the Labyrinth or something, 3rd book of Percy Jackson, Percy was 13. Yeah. So there's a 3-year difference. Imagine you're like 13 years old. No. Yeah, like around 10, 12, okay? And there's this kid who's 15 years old. He's choking you over a river just because you were trying to do what your father asked you to do to get your sister back from the dead. Imagine that. That was freaking scary. But Jason is literally his father. I will not take any other criticism. If Jason is not his father, no one else is. And his mother is Raina. Period. Also, why is I feel so bad for Raina. I felt so bad for her. Talia Grace is one of my favorite characters, obviously. But poor Raina, because she really crushed on Jason. Like, a lot. And they were very close friends. And she did everything for him. And then suddenly, this new girl walks in. She's saying that she was Jason's girlfriend. How do we know she was actually Jason's girlfriend? Because she was never Jason's girlfriend. She says she's Jason's girlfriend, and suddenly they're together. Imagine being Raina in that situation. You've been friends with this guy you've been crushing on for years, ever since he entered Camp Jupiter. And this new girl walks in, she's like, I'm your girlfriend. He's like, oh, okay. That's sad. Also, Talia, imagine having your mother as like a pop star, or whatever it was, like a singer. And then your brother gets left alone, and you try running away, and you think your brother is dead, only to find out multiple years after you got turned back into human from being turned into a freaking pine tree, which, by the way, Talia would be a nice Christmas tree. I know it's literally April. Christmas was 4 months ago, but she would be the Christmas tree. I don't care. I saw fan art of that once. It was adorable. Who else? Annabeth is very underrated, and I'm pretty sure people will be out there like, no, she's overrated. When do we see people talking about Annabeth in Trials of Apollo? They don't talk about anyone in Trials of Apollo, but still, when do you see her being talked about a lot in Heroes of Olympus? She doesn't show up until the 3rd book, and I understand the 3rd book is all about her, but do you see a bunch of her after? Nuh-uh. Also, who else thinks that the battle with Gaia was kind of like very toned down? Because in the Battle of Manhattan, for example, it was like, he could die right now. By the way, Will was 13. 13 when it was the Battle of Manhattan. Ignore my finger. 13. Most of his cabin is dying, but he's only one left with healing powers. Being a 13-year-old who has to protect the safety of the entire camp. That's fine, right? 13-year-old wouldn't panic under pressure. No. And Will would be such a good father. Oh my god. He'd be so protective and nice. Also, what happened to Will's mother? Why does no one talk about that? Because we know she was a country singer. I think we learned that in Sun and Star or something. But he's a year-rounder. He stays in Camp Half-Blood all year. So what happened to his mom? I'm pretty sure if she was dead, and you could just be like, you want to summon her? And Will be like, I told you not to summon the dead. And you could be like, but... He'd be like, okay, fine. Cilantro is so cute. What thing else? Piper x Annabeth. Annabeth and Percy are together. I don't care. Piper also already has a partner. I'm pretty sure we find that out in Trials of Apollo. I think they're adorable together. I love Lavina. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I really don't know. But she's really sweet, and I really like the hair. I think it was pink or purple. I have no idea. I don't know what this video spiraled into, but I really just needed to post something long form today. So, have a great day today or night. I have no idea. I love you guys, and thank you for 20 subscribers.